Croeso nôl chi. Ar y stryd Abbey Road yn Llundain, yn ogystal â thaig o grand, mae studios recordio enwoca'r byd. Studios cwmni EMI, lle wrth gwrs y gwnaeth y Beatles nifer o'i recordiau hir yn ystod y 60au. Ac yno hefyd, yn ddiweddar, yr aeth Mike Peters, gynt o grŵp yr Alarm, efo'i fand newydd, The Poets of Justice. Ceidiog Hughes sy'n deud yr hanes.
To be a sweet and innocent child, see the world in pictures of black and white. Now it's all fading into one big crazy 21st century attitude.
I've really enjoyed the experience of working here because there's a greater atmosphere here than any other studio I've ever been in the world. Certainly the most famous studio. And I just wanted to come here and bring the band in here and let them experience the feeling that some of the greatest music was made in this very room. And it's almost like you're standing in the shadows of greatness.
Without you silence, you do me down with words.
In the studio, it's usually a very sterile atmosphere and without any distractions, so the only thing you're focusing on is your musical instrument and the red light that says record in the studio, and that induces a thing called red light fever, which makes musicians tense and nervous. And with having an audience there, I mean, I just forgot that we were recording tonight. It was just like performing and getting into what the song means and getting into every word and really focusing on the total out-and-out performance, and it's been amazing because it's been like a concert tonight, really, and I've never ever experienced that in a recording studio until now. So I'm looking forward to doing some more sessions like this. There's a sort of magic element of the Beatles, the performance of Lennon and McCartney and Starr and Harrison, that is so special to their recordings. It's just incredible because they were a live band. They came in the studio and they played live exactly the way we did tonight.
Now, there's a direct link between your band now and the Beatles, isn't there? Your lead guitarist, Stephen John.
Yeah, actually, yeah. His father is Glyn Johns, who recorded the Let It Be album, and he's worked with The Who and the Stones. He's got an incredible history, and Ethan was... when he was born, he was sent a welcome to the world telegram from the Beatles, and so he's been brought up with all that. I think because I'm writing completely on my own now, the songs are a lot more focused, and I've got a lot more control over the way that I want to do things, like recording tonight. If I'd been a member of a band, I don't think a band would have quite got into this situation, but because there's a leader and there's a focal point to it, it can happen now. When I started working on all the new songs, after a few months it started to become apparent to me that I was still writing for a band again, still working within that framework, but I needed to find musicians who could come up with music from other perspectives than I'd been used to. And that's where Ethan came in, and David and Martin and Jules. They're all very individual players in their own right, and they all bring something very different to my music.
Silent, beautiful. book of mine.